Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You guys, it's been a hot minute and I've missed you guys. Clearly the reason being why I've been gone. Baby girl came a few days early. But okay, so today, that's going to be in another video, but today we're going to be talking about supplements an herbalist and health coach such as myself takes during pregnancy. Now this is for inquiring minds and information for you so that way you can take and carry for yourself. All right, so let's dive in. So the first thing is this multivitamin. This here, you guys, is the OG of all multivitamins. I grew up on this, my siblings and I did. And the reason being I chose this one specifically, there's a slight bias there, but there's a couple reasons why. One being, it's a little bit tedious to give everyone in your household multivitamins, and that can add up to a lot of coins that some people don't have, such as myself. No, I'm kidding. So buying just one that you guys can utilize together really does help a lot, and it's cost effective. So that's the first reason. Second reason being is because this one here has vitamin K2, and there have been studies. Now, of course, little ones, newborns get shots if you choose to when they're born. One of them being vitamin K, but there are actually studies coming out of Sweden, I believe. I'll post it down below. And they've done studies to where if the mother takes vitamin K between 100 and 200 micrograms during pregnancy, especially during the last trimester, that vitamin K transfers to the baby's system, so that way they have sufficient amounts of vitamin K that equal to what they would get in the shot. So they wouldn't necessarily need the vitamin K shot. So, and this one here has 100 micrograms of vitamin K, so it just has everything. And I didn't want to get a separate vitamin K pill, so I just got this, which has everything. And it's considered a mega dose multivitamin, so it's quite potent in all the vitamins and minerals, in addition to everything else that it does have. So, in regards to cost effectiveness, you don't need to take this every day. Considering you have a good diet and you're eating nutritious and wholesome foods, then you only need to take this about 2 to 3 times a week, if necessary. So, yeah, so that's the first one. Second thing that I took during my pregnancy, with this one that I didn't necessarily take with our first, is eating Primrose Oil. I did want to take it with our first, but I just never got to buying one. Although, let me not. I was going to say, although I worked in the store that had it, but anyways. So, evening Primrose Oil. There actually is a lack of studies behind all the claims of evening Primrose Oil. However, there is a trial where they did test it on PMS symptoms and its effectiveness towards, reducing those symptoms. But there needs to be further research done. So this is really just taking it out of claim's sake. Now, other claims in regards to evening Primrose Oil include helping manage with menopause symptoms, and in regards to birth, it helps or it may help in regards to opening up the cervix and dilating it. So, and I do think this contributed a little bit to baby girl coming a little bit early. I don't know, but so not only that, it's a really rich fatty acid, which is great for the body in general. Fat is not bad, you guys, okay? Fat is necessary for us to function. So so that's another benefit to evening Primrose Oil. Another thing that I took was Maca. Now, Maca I do take quite routinely, just because of my lifestyle. It's quite active, and Maca is really great in regards to muscle recovery and for people who are physically active in general. However, so Maca during pregnancy, looking at its components and its constitutes, it helps with opening up blood flow a little bit, so hence its libido, its aphrodisiac property. And it also helps with energy levels. It did help with mine a little bit. I know the first trimester It was hot outside, y'all. May, June in the South. I wanted to be inside. So whenever I had to go outside and do some yard work, I'll take some maca. It did help a little bit. Not as much as I had hoped. Yeah. But like I had mentioned in one of my videos, I feel like I had adverse, I don't know how to say it. I called it, a superpower during this pregnancy, but I don't know. There were some things that I took that I had an opposite body response that I expected, such as ashwagandha. Okay, guys, so ashwagandha. So I have this in the herb form in the apothecary, but I have the pill available too for my husband to take. Ashwagandha, so when I'm pre-pregnancy, taking ashwagandha, I'll take it in the morning. If I had a lot of work to do and I need to focus, this was my guy. Because it didn't help, it didn't give my body any jitteriness as, caffeinated substance would. However, when I took it during this pregnancy, it did quite the opposite. So I would take it in the morning and I would feel tired. Like I just wanted to go to bed. So having that bodily response, I just took it at night. And granted, it is an adaptogen, which we'll discuss about adaptogens in another video, guys, because there's a lot out there and you guys need concise information about adaptogens. Okay, in another video. But yeah, considering it's an adaptogen, that's the reason why my body responded differently when I'm not pregnant versus when I am. So it has to do with that hormonal change. It's quite interesting. So yeah, the ashwagandha in general is great, especially during the last trimester when sleep is hard to get. You're tossing and turning at night and you're wondering when you're gonna fall asleep. Yeah, ashwagandha is nice because it helps calm down and relax the nervous system. It works in the HPA axis, thus it has the potential to help with not only sleep and regulating it, also in regards to mood and anxiety. So yeah, that's ashwagandha for you. And then lastly, the thing, of course I can't go without my tea, you guys. My tea. So this blend is very, very general. Before I get into what's in here, let me just say that not all herbs are safe, you guys. I see this a lot. There's this conception that since it's nature-based, herbs aren't, all herbs are safe. You shouldn't worry. Hold on. Wait a second. That is true to an extent. However, there are some. For example, we have pokeberry growing in our backyard. Pokeberry has a lot of resemblance to elderberry. However, if you're to ingest a pokeberry or the poke root itself, you won't have the same effects as elderberry. Quite the opposite. You'll find yourself vomiting within a few hours. That's because it's a purgative herb. So, it helps. It's a deep cleansing herb. So, yeah. Not all herbs are safe. Granted. Anyways, so I just wanted to disclaim that before I get into the teas and what's in there. But anyway, so in this tea blend, we got calendula, marigold flowers, and lavender. It's very dense in nutritive herbs such as alfalfa, moringa, nettles. Yes. So, and then other calming herbs such as lavender and chamomile. Just to help with keeping the nervous system. You don't want to be stressed while you're pregnant. Your mood transfers to your child, so making sure your mind is sane during pregnancy is important. I say that jokingly, but you guys know I'm serious. So that's what's in here. It's a little different variation. Look at the beautiful herbs in there. I'm just gonna do a close up. But it's a little bit different. It's very similar to the Wise Woman blend that's in the apothecary. So that's the tea her. Alright guys, and that concludes this video about supplements that an herbalist and health coach takes. If you're interested, I can talk about foods in another video. I actually might do that separately. yeah, do some cooking demonstrations for you guys. Maybe. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below and I'll film that for you guys. All right, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. Clearly, it's time to go. Hey. And I'll catch you guys in another video. All right, thank you. Bye.